All right. What am I doing here at the office? And I'm going to be doing something a little different tonight. Um, so normally it's your light stream. I did do a tarot reading, and you can find that on my page. Letters to the Oracle of Ophiuchus, which is a project that I'm working on that has now reached its finish as far as the writing portion. And now I need to just work on the next part, which is always the case, right? I wanted to just welcome everyone into this space. This is where I do bodywork, massage therapy here in Las Vegas, SKT, and I'm part of a wonderful team, and there's so much love here. And this is sort of my first trial with recording from here. It's the end of my day. I don't know how I am on an energy scale. I feel good. The lighting's good. So, without further ado, I wanted to present a meditation of sorts, a guided meditation into the self. And so, the light is going to change. It's going to be very, like, dark in a minute. So, just bear with me. Like I said, this is my first time doing it away from my home, and my first time doing a guided meditation. So if you come in the middle of it and I'm not responding, that's why. This will be available for viewing later. And so without further ado, I'm going to go and switch the lights, and I'll be right back. So with the guided meditation, I would like to encourage you to just take a moment, find a place that you can sit down comfortably, a place that you won't really be disturbed for the next little while. Have some water nearby just in case. And I want you to take a deep breath when you have found that place. In 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, and breathe out 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And breathe in 1, 2, 3, and breathe out 1, 2, 3. And breathe in 1, 2, 3, and breathe out 1, 2, 3. And without me counting, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And without me saying it, I want you to take a moment to feel your body with your eyes closed. I want you to sink into your body. And using the third eye, your imagination, I want you to imagine where you are sitting as you look at your hands and your feet. So with your eyes closed and breathing steadily, Imagine your hands and your feet. And when you have a clear vision of your hands and your feet where you are sitting, I want you to expand that awareness to the room around you. The third eye is a instrument that we can use to open our awareness beyond what we perceive with our biological eyes. Take a moment and see your room that you are in from your imagination. And when I speak again, we will continue. Now, with that awareness, I want you to go ahead and imagine further than simply the room that you are in. You can notice details, things on the wall, things that are all around you. And if we expand even further, we see outside of the home. I want you to imagine you are lifting out of your house and viewing it from a bird's eye view, looking down on your roof as you begin to ascend and leave. Focus your intention and expand on the room as you begin to leave. You see the roof as you float above, your street, and become aware of the reality that you are within. Become aware that the reality is happening. Life energy, all responsive and reacting all around you. Become aware of it as you float up higher and higher and expand on the view as it zooms out. Hovering above your home or wherever you are, you become aware of the all-encompassing streets that lead there. You become aware of the streets that lead elsewhere, people and cars on those streets, or the lack thereof, the quietness of the night all around you. Keeping your intention and your mind's eye open, drift further into the atmosphere till you are above the clouds, aware of the horizon. And now looking down on the planet itself. In the calm and the dark, be aware of the planet, among other planets. In the calm and the dark, surrounding a star. In the calm and the dark, moving through a cosmos, in a galaxy, in the calm and the dark, a collection of galaxies, in the calm and the dark, the universe, in the calm and the dark, the observer. Having expanded on this and becoming aware of this concert of moving bodies, collective, incarnate, existent, as everything is, the edge of existence, the far edge of the universe, it has always been observed by that part of you that will always be, that always has been, and currently is. Sit with this awareness. Sit in the calm. Sit in the dark. Sit in observance. And when you hear my voice, we will continue. Here at the edge of all that is, in the cold, in the dark, we sit in observance of all that is, as it has become. The mind and the eye of the mind are a grand recorder, collecting not only images and memory, but emotional imagery and emotional memory. Here at the edge of the universe, in the calm and the dark, I want for a moment to embrace all that you've been through. And remember that every moment that you have gone through up to this moment has been a perfect part of the existence currently on display at the edge of the universe, in the calm and the dark, as it has been observed by the part of you that always has been, always will be, and will continue. These memories, collectively and respectfully, are yours, good and bad, as you hold those extremes in countenance of your existence. You have become that part of existence because of them, good and bad. Take a moment to reflect on life as you have experienced it, good and bad. And when you hear my voice, we will continue. This collection of existence, as you have come to experience it in its entirety, in its collective effort of being incarnate, has had its downs, has had its moments of what is considered bad as an extreme. Here at the edge, in the calm and the dark, in observant, quiet, I want you to take a moment and be with all of this perceived negativity that has shaped you, that has tempered you, made you who you are in spite of and without, in lack, in poverty, unheard, misjudged. And when you hear my voice, we will continue. Here in the calm and the dark, with reflection and wisdom at the edge of the universe with the grand observant, that part of us that always has been, always will be, that continues. Recognize your mind is a grand recorder of all experience laid bare for all to see, as you can see. I want you to recognize with the mind as a grand recorder, you can choose what these memories and these emotions hold for you, what they are to you can be changed. Once considered negativity can become positively affected. And in those same memories are those positive memories, those who stood up for you, those who found you, those who laughed with you, made joy with you. I want you to take a moment now to reflect on those same collective memories and emotions that you've collected throughout this lifetime and only focus on that which is positively charged in the extreme of good. And when you hear my voice, we will continue. Here at the edge of all that is, in the grand observance of this cosmic wonder that is existence, with these positively charged emotions and memories, I want you to take a brief moment and from our mind's eye, which can not only record the past, I want you to project yourself into a future where only the positive has had an impact, where only the good has been what has driven you, and what that must look like and feel like. And when you hear my voice, we will continue. The future can be all that you can give it intention for good purposes that you have proposed in that positivity that you have incarnated, that you have set forth, that everything that will come from those good people and those good memories, as you see them as those virtues holding, embrace that. And instead of chasing after it, welcome it in. Having sat at the edge of all that is, in observant silence, in the calm and the dark, we enter back into that universe as it is, back into those galaxies as it is, back into our galaxy as it is, back into our planets as they are, back into this planet as we are, in a collection of lands and roads and people. Find your place as we are, in a place where you sit relaxed as we are, imagining your hands and your feet as they are. And when you're ready, wiggle your hands and your feet. And if your eyes are closed, you may now open them. It's a little bit of a remix on a guided meditation that I've done for groups. I've also done that for a collection of people who work in mediation. It's very good for just getting a grounding when we feel pulled into any directions. As I said, I wanted to just come on and give this a go. The lighting could be better. You guys are just looking at curtains, and I have so much other decor in here, but this is the only stable place I can set my camera because I had just figured out that I left my little camera stand that can twirl and move. I was like, oh, I'm going to sit on my pillows and everyone's going to see how nice it is. You will, you will. Um, but I just want to thank you guys for hanging out. Those of you who came in, Chris, I had to bite my lip there, and I know that you probably saw that. I love you all so much. Travis, I love you. Chris, I love you. Michelle, I love you. And to anybody else who tunes into this later, I hope this just gives you that little bit of woosah as we head into this holiday onslaught, into the new year. So many things, and you give them the instinction to be either extreme or both. It's entirely up to you. But this is the beginning of these happening here at the office. If you are in Vegas, you can find us at SKT on Instagram at SKT Vegas. And we offer so many amazing services out of here. Not usually. Well, actually, yeah, usually in the dark. Anyways, on that note, thank you all so much. And I will be back soon. Enjoy the rest of this full moon in Gemini. It's beautiful.